Local 15 News.
Darwin, thanks. New at 5, Mobile's controversial state representative Joseph Mitchell announced he will not be seeking re-election. Mitchell has come under fire the past year for racially charged emails, a lackluster voting record, and low attendance on the House floor. He defended his actions today. Local 15's Christian Jennings joins us live in the newsroom to explain why he isn't running. Christian?
Greg, Mitchell has served 2 decades of legislative service and actually announced today that he's been suffering for years from multiple sclerosis. He says previous controversy has nothing to do with his decision to step down. After 20 years of legislative service and in recent years a storm of controversy, Joseph Mitchell announced he will not seek another term in office.
I don't really pay too much attention to what people other than House District 103 say about me.
Today we contacted the clerk's office at the Alabama House of Representatives. A spokesperson told us that Mitchell was not present for the entire 2013 legislative session and has attended roughly half the working days this year. We were also told that despite his poor attendance, Mitchell brought in nearly $53,000 last year, including his expense allowance.
The idea of how you effectively represent a district doesn't mean your physical presence. On those occasions where I was not in Montgomery, I dealt with business in my district.
Mitchell also defended his decision not to vote on several major bills.
When one votes, you are showing that your vote is going to mean something. I am a black male Democrat. Voting would mean what in the democratically white male community in Montgomery?
And when asked if he regrets sending a racially charged email to a constituent last year, he said this.
As long as I'm talking about black people, there's nothing racist about that.
Mitchell says leaving Montgomery gives him more time to focus his efforts on the Mobile community and support the people who've supported him for 2 decades. Now, a spokesperson with the House also told me that starting next year, legislators will be paid based on the state's median household income plus actual expenses, meaning they will no longer be paid a preset monthly expense allowance. Live in the newsroom, Christian Jennings, Local 15 News.
Christian, thank you. Today is the deadline for Democrats